Hi everybody, my name is Bree and welcome back to my channel, Bree's Arts. All right, you guys, so for today's video, we're going to be doing some really beautiful spring decor and using a color that I don't usually use. So I'm so excited. And also, this video is in collaboration with two amazing ladies, but I will talk about them a little bit later on in the video. And what we've decided to do is share a little teeny bit of our stash with you guys, but you have to wait until later to see how you can enter. Now, of course, for today's projects, I've used mostly Dollar Tree, some items from Dollarama, and with all of that being said, you guys, let's get into that first DIY. All right, you guys, let's get into DIY number one. Okay, so I am using this little watering can that I got at Dollarama and a pack of napkins. You can use any napkins you want for this project because I am going to be doing a technique to make this watering can look like concrete. So you can see there that I scrumpled up my napkin. And I did take it apart, like, you know, if it's a 2-ply or 3-ply. And I'm just using my Mod Podge there to put the napkin onto the watering can. So it does not matter how scrumpled and crumpled this napkin is. You know what? The more wrinkles and the more texture, the better. And so you can see there I'm just smoothing the napkin all over the watering can, and I do 3 layers across the watering can of these napkins. So you can see here is another layer that I'm just throwing on there. And like I said, if it's crumpled, bring it on. It's perfect for this project. This is like messy. You do not have to be precise with this project at all, which is delightful. And just securing that all the way down, ripping off the excess there. And then, of course, I will let this dry for, you know, about an hour, just to make sure that that Mod Podge is all dry and ready to go. So you can see there. Look at that amazing texture. Love it. And so I do the same thing to the spout of this watering can as well. Now, keep in mind, if you cannot find this watering can, that is okay. I was thinking it would be really cool to do one of those galvanized metal buckets that you can get at the Dollar Tree. This technique would work so well on this. I just had this little watering can and I, decided to use it for this. So going all the way up the spout with my Mod Podge. And again, I did 3 layers of the napkins all the way around. And there we go. Check it out. Ooh, you guys, I love this so much. All right, so I am going to be using a whole bunch of different colors for this cement look here. So I'm starting off, I believe this is called Maui Sand by Faux. It is a nice dark gray. Now, if you don't have this color, I would say that Elephant by Waverly is probably pretty close. So you can see there I was just using a dabby brush and going all over my watering can. And now again, using my dabby brush, I am doing the same technique here. This color is called Castle. So it's kind of like a taupey browny gray color, I would say, also by Folk Art. And you can see there that I'm just kind of dabbing around and leaving some of that darker color there as well. And then for the next layer, I am using my Parisian Gray by Faux. And again, you know, dabbing all over. So I end up, I think, with this color just kind of taking my dabby brush and just rubbing it along the texture instead of dabbing, because it just brought out all of the, you can see here, I think I start, maybe not. Yeah, there we go. So I did just rub that paint over top, and look at that concrete effect, you guys. Oh, I love how this came out. And so here you can see I'm just using my stencil brush and a little bit of white paint and just kind of stippling around on top of all of my different colors here, just to kind of highlight it a bit. And look at that. Look at that. I did it on the spout, and I did that technique also on the handle. Oh, I am in love with this watering can, you guys. And so all I ended up doing was taking some lilies from the Dollar Tree, some really beautiful coral roses, and some lamb's ear that I got from my wonderful subscriber, Jilly Bean. And I just placed those in there. And then the final touch was just to add a lace ribbon bow to this watering can, and you guys, it's all done. Oh, I love it so much. And jumping right into DIY number 2. Okay, so don't mind, oh, there was something on my camera lens, you guys, I'm so sorry. But this is a plant stand that I got at Dollarama, and it's absolutely gorgeous. However, I was not digging that green. So we are going to do the exact same technique as what we did on the watering cans. So starting off with my Maui sand, using my dabby brush there, and getting into all of the cracks and crevices of this little plant stand. Isn't it beautiful? Like, what? Oh, at Dollarama? Hello. And so here you can see I'm using the same color. So this one is the castle. And just taking my dabby brush, and you can see I do end up just like rubbing it along all of the lines and the textures of those roses in this plant stand, just to bring it out, making sure that a lot of that Maui sand is still poking through, and doing that all the way around, and also making sure that I'm getting the outside edges. And again, with my Parisian Gray and my stencil brush, I'm just going to go along and again bring out all of those ridges and texture and edges and everything. And you can see there how much it just pops out when I go over there with a lighter color, but you can still see all of the other colors in there. I love this technique, you guys. I absolutely love it. It's so cool how it turned out. And it looks like a slab of concrete, I think. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments. Like, do you think that this looks like concrete? I sure do. All right, so I am using one of these 12-inch rounds. I got them off of Amazon, so I will link them down in the description box. And then I found this candle holder, I guess, from Dollarama, and Shablam painted it black. And I did have to do, I'm pretty sure I did 3 coats of the black just to cover up that gold. And so you can see there my 12-inch round I am just going to attach that on to the bottom of this plant stand here, and just using some hot glue all the way around and just securing that down. And it was the perfect size, you guys. It fit just like a glove. And then taking some hot glue, throwing that onto the bottom there, and we have a perfect little riser, like a little tray. How beautiful is that? Ah, it's so pretty. All right, everybody. So I hope that you are enjoying these spring DIYs. I just wanted to pop in here really quickly to talk about the two amazing ladies that I am collaborating with today. Today, I am teaming up with the crafting cousins, Kay and Trish. They are amazing. They're so super sweet and really very talented. If you've not heard of them before, check down in my description box and hop on over to check out their video. I promise you, you will not be sorry. So what we have decided to do is to gift one of these packages of water slide decals from Hippo. Now, if you've never used these before, they're amazing, especially if you don't have a cutting machine like a Cricut or a Silhouette. It's definitely an amazing way that you can transfer images or sayings or words onto any project. So all you have to do to enter is to like, subscribe, and comment on both my video and on the Crafting Cousins video. Anyone who does that will be entered into the draw for these water slide decals. And you guys, with all of that being said, let's jump back in to the last DIY. All right, you guys, DIY number 3. Okay, so we are going to use some of these garden fence guard things that you can get at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just using my wire cutters to clip off those little side things that you use to attach them together in your garden. And then I will do the same on the other side and all the way across. And again, you guys, I'm so sorry, there's something on my camera lens. Okay, so again, you guys, same technique as before, okay? So we are using the Maui sand first and a dab, 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 dab to make this look like old concrete. I was really digging like the gray and the black and the coral color all together. I'm just loving this combination, you guys. I think it's so pretty for spring. Okay, and then the castle, we are going to do the same thing as what we did before. And this time I used my stencil brush and just kind of, stippled it onto the fence there. So dab, 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 all the way around, making sure that I still have a little bit of that dark Maui sand showing through. And now we are using our Parisian gray just in a few spots here, not completely all over, just to bring out some highlights, make sure that the texture is popping out. And I just love this. I just think that it looks amazing. Please, you guys, tell me what you think down in the comments. I think it's just so pretty. And it looks old and worn and, rustic. And I'm in love with these projects today. And dab, 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 all the way around. And I'm not sure why I'm showing all of this, but you're welcome. And so here I did decide just to put a little bit of black, just in some spots, you know, just to, you know, you have your highlights, you have your lowlights, and I just wanted to, I don't know, give it a little bit more dimension, I guess. And just here and there, not all over, just dab in until my eyes are happy. And now this wooden plank I got at the Dollar Tree. It's from Crafter's Square. And I'm just going to remove the hanger there. And these are sometimes come a little bit warped. So you can see I'm trying to manipulate it as much as I can. And then I'm just taking my square from the Dollar Tree and my craft knife there, and I just cut off where the holes were, and sanding that down just like that. And this is from Friskers, you guys. That craft knife is amazing. I got it at Walmart. And so here, with the magic of YouTube, I have painted that little plank all white, and now using this window cling from the Dollar Tree. It's so beautiful. And throwing down just a little bit of Mod Podge there, I am going to attach that window cling onto the board. So one thing about these window clings, you guys, it's absolutely beautiful. You will be able to see the like the border of it. It does not bother me at all, but just so you know, like, you can't completely disguise that. So I did go over top of the window cling with some Mod Podge as well, and here you can see I'm just lining up the fence posts with the plank there so that I can get it nice and centered. Now I did want to use some of these tumbling tower blocks to secure that onto the fence, and it kind of gives it a little bit of a three-dimensional effect. And so I am just going to take a little bit of twine here and just wrap it around the one end of this plank, you know, just to give it a little bit of detail, and using some hot glue to secure that down. And there we go. And then I do a really quick little bow as well, just to finish that off in a second. And so there, I'm just putting some hot glue onto those tumbling tower blocks, securing the fence down, and voila, there we go. Okay, so now we put the bow on with a little bit of hot glue. You know, just gives it that finishing touch. I do put a lily and one of those beautiful coral roses on the side, and that is it, you guys. It's done. All right, you guys, that is it for these spring DIYs. I am loving this coral color. Seriously, I think I'm going to be using it a lot in my home this spring. I just think it's so fresh and beautiful. And you guys know that I am really not a pink girl, but my goodness, this looks beautiful in my living room. So make sure that you comment down below, like and subscribe to be entered into the draw for those waterslide deco papers. And make sure that you go over and check Kate and Trish, the Crafting Cousins video. I'm sure that whatever they have cooked up today is going to be absolutely amazing. And you guys, if you like what you see, do me a solid. Tap that like button, maybe subscribe, tell your friends, you know, all of that jazz. Stay tuned for the gag reel. Bye, guys. I think that I have to, I'm just gonna wipe wipe this off. There we go. Okay, perfect. There's some hair on the lens. I got it. We got it. Is in collaboration with the Crafting Cousins, Kay and Trish. Now, if you've never heard them before, so I just wanted to pop in here really quick just to talk about the something. Now, I have definitely used these water slide decals before, and yeah, just wait. Just wait a second. And with all that said, let's just jump right back in, you know. And I just wanted to pop in here really quickly to talk about who I am collaborating. Am I even recording? Oh, okay. I am. We're good. Gave the old bangs a trim today and dyed the roots. Look at this. Look at this, you guys. Oh, it's so delightful. Oh, yay. And my hair is so nice and floofy. Oh, love it. Oh, whoops. That's attractive. That's a great angle.